Okay, hi everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to upload your notes using OneDrive. So the apps that you're going to want to have on your phone are OneDrive and OneNote. So if you click on the OneDrive app, it's going to open it, and this is what it looks like. This is just some recent files that I have. And then if you see on the bottom tabs, it has Home, Files, then the middle camera is going to have the camera, and then Shared Files, and then Libraries. So to upload your notes, you're going to want to click on the bottom camera tab in the middle, and it's going to bring up the camera. And this is my math notes. So I'm going to click in the middle dot to capture my math notes. And if you see, it's going to bring up this little box so you can adjust your notes to your liking. So if it cut a little bit of the picture, or you can extend it to how you want, or if you see on the bottom it has a box with arrows, it can auto adjust it for you, or you can adjust it yourself. So you're just going to want to bring it down, put it to your liking, you click confirm on the bottom right, and then there's these really cool options on the bottom that you can use. So there's filters. If you click on filters, and you can, like, this is what document looks like. It looks like pretty scanned. You can lighten it if maybe your picture's a little dark. There's whiteboard option, which kind of brings out the colors. There's black and white if you don't really want to use the colors. And then there's grayscale if you want it to come out in gray. So I'm going to use the lighten, I think, because it makes the picture look a little better. There's also crop, which we kind of already used, but in case you just want it like the bottom half of your notes, you can kind of bring it down and just focus on the bottom. But for my notes, I want the entire page. Okay, confirm. Okay. Actually, so then there's also rotate. So if you took the picture and kind of like on the landscape, you can move it around clicking the rotate button. I just keep clicking it, and you can rotate it to however you're liking. Next to that, there's the delete button, which if you didn't like the picture and you want to retake it, and you can delete it. There's the ink option on the bottom. And then if, let's say you already took the picture, but you want to incorporate something, you can write on it, or you can change the colors and maybe underline something. There's also the text option. So if you want to include something, you can write, per se you wanted to include something like this. To finding slope. You can click outside of the text box, and then you can actually resize it by using both of your fingers to resize. So if I wanted to move that around, I can move that around my entire page and include that. And then I'm going to click, if I want to be done, I click done. It's going to take me to this screen. So if you see where it says scan from 20, it's going to have the date on it. You don't really want that to be your title because you want to be able to find these quicker. So I'm going to rename mine Math Notes 928 just so they don't get lost. And you can save it to files, or you can save it to another folder if you have one. So I'm going to save to, and click the right arrow on the top, save as. Once you're here, I see my notes if you see on the bottom, it says Math Notes 928. You can click on the three dots that are on the side next to Math Notes, and it's going to open up a couple options for you. There's actually a couple options that you can choose from. The move, if you see, I created several files in my notebook that says Math Notes. So I created one that says Math Notes, and I can put it under Math Notes, and I can store it there. So you can click Move on the bottom. And now you see that under these files, if I click Math Notes, I'm going to have all my math notes there. And you can create several other ones by clicking the top plus button. You can create new folder where it says create a folder. So I might create one for science notes. Just so that you're more organized and you don't ever lose your notes, you can click done and it creates a science folder for you. So if I go to my math notes, I'm going to again click on the 3 dots on the side next to it where it says math notes, and it's going to bring up my options again. I'm going to click where it says open in another app at the very bottom. I'm going to click that and it's going to give me all my apps that I have on my phone. I'm going to click OneNote and it's going to give me the option to ask the location. So I'm going to click location. And since I want to put, these are my math notes, I want to put them under my math tab for Mrs. Sather's 4th period class. I'm going to click that. And I'm going to click the week that I want them under. I'm going to click notes 928 since I have them according to the week. So I got that. And then I'm going to click send at the top. Once that, I'm going to go back to my main page where it says OneNote. I'm going to click on the OneNote app. And if I check my math tab under Mrs. Sather under the week, it should have my math notes. Here, I clicked math notes. I'm going to click here. I can click preview and it'll show me my math note that I have. I don't like the name of the file. I can click the 3 dots on the side and I can click rename this file and I can erase and rename it English article. Click done. That should rename it, and I'm going to click the 3 dots on the side again and click on open in another app. I'm going to move all the way to my OneNote. It's going to ask me where I'm going to want to place my note, my location. So I'm going to click location. And since these are my English notes and I'm in Mrs. Stone's period 6 English class, I'm going to click on that. It's going to open my tabs, and then since this is an article, I'm going to click article and I'm going to click send. Once I sent that, I'm going to go back to my notes in my OneNote app. I'm going to click Mrs. Stone's English class tab and articles. Click and it should have it there. Click on that. Click preview. And it has both the pictures that I took, so all my notes all together in one page. Since this is 2 notes, both of the notes showed up together. Okay, so this is how you're going to upload your notes using OneNote. Just a reminder that this is a great tool to use in order to get your notes to your teachers and to keep your notes organized in different files.